Hey lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all having a lovely, marvelous, and spectacular day because the only things that matter here are you, me, the arts, and the fact that none of the other shit matters anyway, so we might as well have fun. I'm sleepy as fuck. My hormones are on my ass, but I want to bring y'all more variety this year, and I realized I haven't been doing any hair or makeup videos, even though I have playlists for them, and it's been like years. So yeah, today's gonna be a hair video. My next video after that will be a makeup video. I have an updated cheat beat for y'all. And yeah, watch my last video. It was a rant about the state of the world. Just if you want to feel like, you know, you're in good company. Really no other reason than that. I sometimes need to rant and miss recording it. So today I'm going to give y'all my kind of like breakdown of my natural hair journey. While I do petal buns, I feel like I just got to a good length where petal buns look cute on me. So I'm gonna show you how I do them. Emphasis on how I do them. I don't know how everybody else do them, but this is how I do them on myself. And ignore how enormous my boobs look because I'm in my house and they continue to get bigger. I don't know. I'm not wearing a bra in my house. I don't give a fuck. So we are going to start, one with our tools. So you just need some rubber bands and some moisturization. I just did a co-wash. So normally people don't put conditioner in their locks, but mine were like, so yeah, I just put some conditioner in there, let it sit for a while because my scalp was dry. So it's pretty moisturized. If you are a spray bottle person, get your spray bottle. And if you're like me, normally I use Jamaican mango and lime retwists gel. They have so many of these, y'all. So many different colors, so many different types. This is the blue one. So, wow, that sound. This is the blue one. I'm a child, ignore me. This doesn't work the best for my hair. The clear, thick one works the best for my hair. There's also like an orange one. I feel like it works for all different porosities, but if you need something, this is the best brand. As a loctician, this is my favorite brand to work with on anybody's scalp. And it smells really good. Also, if you're trying to get your shit to lay down, Shine Jam. They have a bunch of different like holds for this too. I'm not putting none of that shit in my hair because like I said, I just did a co-wash. I just washed it like last week and then I did a co-wash. So yeah. I'm gonna teach y'all what I'm doing really quick and then I will go into my hair journey. So basically, take one lock, come on inches. Take one lock, what I do is fold it so you're gonna make your loop. But because I wear mine kind of like puff balls, I make my loop a little bit. So it's not gonna go right to the base. I make it like a little bit higher than the base so that I can scoop them into puff balls later on. Bam, bam, bam. Wrap it around a couple good times. Right? And then, boom, I have a loop. And then we'll see how it comes together at the end. Oh. Sorry if that clap was loud as fuck. But yes, so I was natural for a lot of my life. My mom didn't want me to get a perm. And she was like highly, highly, highly against it, which, you know, really good for her because she kept me without a perm in my head until high school. When I got to high school, I was able to make the decision because my aunt told me that she would help me keep it up. And I was like, I want a perm. I want to have straight hair. I wanted my hair to be manageable. I have 4C hair. My hair has always been very thick and very luscious. So yes, I got a perm my freshman year of high school. And I'm gonna add pictures and everything. I gotta go dig for these pictures, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna add pictures so y'all really see. But yeah, so I was a freshman when I got my freshman high school when I got my first perm. It was cool. It was long, luxurious. I was having a good time. Then obviously I started dealing with breakage because I was in high school. I barely knew how to take care of myself, so I wasn't taking care of my permed hair. I started to get breakage around my crown. So like my kitchen, and then like in the sides here, so like hit this. That was when my first haircut. So my first haircut, I cut it into like a bob length, and I got bangs my sophomore year. Then my junior year, I was like, okay, I want to cut it again. I have this belief that like once you start cutting your hair, you just gotta see it through until you get to like nothing and you start all over. So I had it at bob length. So perm, 9th grade, long luxurious. Bob length for the bang, 10th grade. 11th grade, I did an undercut. So I cut off all of this back here and a little bit of my sides. I was even like a mushroom thing, so now I switch it to the side. And then for prom, I actually like fully cut off like both sides and the undercut. Like it was like shaved. So before it was just like a little bit shorter, like kind of back there. It was like almost a full undercut, because I did like the mushroom style, so it was shorter in the back, longer in the front. But yeah, for prom I was like, I'm gonna do some extra shit, and I literally the day of prom went and got like half my head shaved and got some extensions put into the front. So then I went to college. If you're not new here, I was at a predominantly white institution. There was no one to do my hair. And so the first time I realized I needed my hair done, I went to perm it myself. Do I recommend that if you're not like talented with like what you're doing? No, you shouldn't perm your hair without talent. It's a bad idea. Okay, so once you get your little puff ball going, you just stretch them out. This one looks like so much smaller than my other one. I had more of them in the first one, but I told y'all I feel lazy. Like, I don't feel good. So I'm doing the best I can with what I got. But yeah. So I permed my own hair in my dorm room, and I colored my hair. So I was just not very bright. I was 18 and bored. And so basically I dyed it teal. I had a perm. I still had it in a mushroom cut. And then the first time I tried to like wash my hair, after I did that, it was like a gummy fucking mess. We had really harsh water at my shitty ass fucking college. And so my hair just, I can't even explain what it was doing. Like, it was like stringy. Like, it was just gross. It was tangled. It was nasty. I was 18 with no resources. And so up until that point, I had just been like going to a barber to get like my undercut tidied up, and then like putting bantu knots in my hair or braids or faux locks. And so I got really frustrated, and I asked my friend if she had scissors. Now, she told me that when I came back, she knew that I was going to do what I did. I didn't even know what I was going to do what I did, but maybe that bitch is psychic. So I went and I cut all my hair off. Cut it all off. I was like, this is too fucking much. I don't have to deal with this. I was also severely depressed at this time. So I just really didn't have the fucking energy. Like, I just didn't fucking care. So I cut all my hair off. And I just wore it like that for the longest. Like, I didn't have anybody like fix it. I just cut that shit off, and I was just rocking like my TWA just as it came out of my head for a while. I'm genuinely running out of rubber bands because I've been doing hair. But it's okay. That's why they don't look as full. Maybe I'll add another one. Hold on. But anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I was just rocking my TWA for the longest. That was freshman year. That was all freshman year of college. And then sophomore year, the summer before sophomore year, I dyed the top of my, no, I bleached the top of my hair. So then I just had like a TWA with like blonde at the top. That was really, 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 really cute to me. Like, I don't like all of my hair to be blonde. I be telling people I look like a fuckboy, like real bad. Like anytime I bleach my locks and they're like blonde for those like 5 minutes, hate it. I fucking hate it. I just look like a fuckboy. There's no other way for me to explain it. I just look like the most evil lesbian you've ever fucking seen. So yeah, so I was blonde, and then what else? I think at some point I put purple in there. Then I did faux locks on myself one time, black and blue. Yeah, I was just natural and trying things. And then I think either right before I dropped out or right after I dropped out, I started my locks on my little sister's birthday, my first set of locks, so not this set. I started them on my little sister's birthday because I was bored and I was like, oh, I could probably do this myself. I started with coils. So yeah, that was fun. And then they look so lopsided. Oh, okay. That was fun. And then, yeah, I was locked for 3 years. So, for the longest, what was growing out? I think I had blue tips at that point. So I had gone through like red, purple, and I think I was fading out of blue or purple or bluish purple. So when I started my locks, they were just like these slightly light ends because of where it was fading from when I had dyed it when I was a loose natural. And yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna dye it for a long time. I'm not gonna dye it for a long time. And then, yeah, I restarted the color wheel eventually. Probably like after a year or like close to a year. I did red, I did purple, maybe I didn't do blue in like my actual locks. But yeah, and then I got really, really obsessed with ginger, as we can see. But I had ginger from the root to the tip. And that was when they were thinning. And I was going through a lot, like, emotionally. Like, I was having a lot of friendship breakups and just, like, dumbass shit was going on. I was like, oh, this would be a perfect time to cut my hair and cut all the energy out of the negative energy out of my system or whatever. They're like so puffy because I didn't retwist them, but this is how I do Petal Buns. They're probably not perfect, but it doesn't matter because I'm in my house. Just know, make your little loops, put them shits together, and then you stretch them out. After those 3 years of just dyeing it and stuff, I shaved my head, shaved my whole head this time. What was that? What birthday was that? 23? I think my 23rd birthday, I shaved my head. Yeah, because 22, I was still wearing wigs and stuff. But yeah, my 23rd birthday, I shaved my head. And I was bald for a couple years. And in that time, I really wasn't messing with my hair. I didn't bleach it, dye it, nothing. I just grew out my little afro. And then 2 years ago, in January, I let my best friend relock my hair for me. Because I love her and I trust her. Most people, I don't let them put their hands in my hair. But me and my best friend have been friends since elementary school. So I let her redo them. And this is the set that I have now. My 2-year-old babies. They're so long and thick and luscious. And yeah, that's my natural hair journey. My current rules with my hair right now are just like, I'm not ever gonna bleach to my root again. That was my thing that I feel like fucked them up last time. So I'm only doing my tips. This was the first time I bleached this set at all. I lightened them so that the ginger would take, and I did this a few months ago. So yeah, I waited until I got to like almost 2 years to do anything color wise to them. Cause yeah, I don't want to fuck them up this time. I hope y'all learned something. I hope that this was helpful in some way. What products do I use? Water, shea butter, olive oil, chebe powder or chebe oil, any shampoo, any hydrating shampoo, because I thought that I had high porosity hair. I actually have low porosity hair, so I gotta open up the follicles and stuff to get the moisture to go in. But yeah, it's all natural, literally everything. All natural everything. And love. I don't let nobody play in my hair. I don't let just anybody just do anything to my hair. I'm much more spiritual than I was the first time around, so I cover my hair if I feel like I'm gonna be in a space where I'm gonna pick up too much energy. What else? I don't just be sleeping anywhere, or like I cover my hair if I'm asleep in I don't want to say in a strange place, but like a place that's not my boyfriend's house. I'm never sleeping nowhere that's not my boyfriend's house though. But you get what I'm saying. Like if my hair is like uncovered and I'm feeling free, I gotta be in a safe space, especially if I'm asleep. Like I wear my bonnet at my boyfriend's house, but I feel like I don't have to wear my bonnet at my boyfriend's house. But like if I went to like a slumber party, like say if my friend was having a summer party and it was like other people there that I don't really know, I would definitely make sure my hair was covered. What else? Sunshine, rain, water. Yes, I love y'all. I apologize if I didn't have a ton of energy. I'm going through a lot of transition just in my life right now, and like I said, flow is on my ass right now. But I wanted to share this with y'all, and I hope that the pictures make it a little bit more exciting. Because I really have done so much shit with my hair. And I love doing hair. And if you're in Philly or Pennsylvania and you need a loctician, I'm your girl. Because I always put love in my clients' hair and have good conversation, all those kind of things. Yeah, I hope that y'all have peace and love and light in some way right now. There's a lot going on. But I'm just giving y'all hugs. Big booby hug for you. Very warm, very comforting. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. I love you. Bye.